I applied to the Peace Corps after my first experience in Africa in college. I had gone to Zambia with an organization in college and had been working in some orphanages. And after experiencing that for the first time, knew I wanted to continue doing some sort of work in developing countries. And after looking around at other organizations, Peace Corps was the organization that seemed to fit my interests best. It seemed to fit what I feel like development work should be. And so I applied to Peace Corps and was able to come to Africa again. I do urban agricultural work. So basically, being in Dakar, it's a huge site of 3 million people. So I do agriculture, but on smaller scales. I work at the Hospital Fan, and we have a huge garden that we use to feed the patients that are in the infectious diseases ward. Any vegetables we harvest here go to a kitchen that they make alternative meals for the patients. And then we also have another garden at the psych ward where we use it as a form of therapy with patients. Coming to Senegal, I was paired with a counterpart who works for CDH, which is the Center of Development of Horticulture. It's run by the government, and so I work closely with him. He's been played a huge role in this garden here, and he does basically the same type of work that I do. I use him as a resource, basically, when I'm working with families, or if I need technical resources, or if he needs technical resources, we both help each other out in that way. And then I also work with staff that work at the hospital too. So that could be doctors, if doctors come into the garden every once in a while, or other gardeners that work. For example, in this garden we have 3 gardeners that work every day. So I work with those people as well, and then any families that I work with. When I work with individual families and it's one-on-one, that's something that I really enjoy doing, because I'll be visiting these families every week, and so I get to build relationships with them where I can become part of the family, and I'll come over for lunch and then we'll go work in their gardens. And it's always fun, working one-on-one, because you get to joke around while you're working in their garden and have a lot of fun that way. And then too, when the garden is successful and it starts producing vegetables, to see how excited they get. I would definitely say that I've been here just a teeny bit over a year and a half, and so I'm starting to think about what's the next thing after Peace Corps, and I'm starting to evaluate what my service has been like. And I would say that it's been an incredible experience, like being able to realize that yes, I can completely integrate into a new culture, and I can actually learn a new language, and I can do work that I feel like has a lot of meaning and has a lot of potential, and work that can continue when I leave. So it's been an incredible experience, and it'll be really cool to go back and see the other side of the coin and see how the communication continues with my friends and family here when I'm in the States, and see how the work continues when I'm in the States too. Yeah, it's been a really amazing experience.